Hi, it's me, Heather, again, and it's week 7 of our 8-week online wellness challenge. And this week, it's total therapy. We're talking about therapy, and for Nutrition Monday, we're actually going to talk about food therapy a little bit. I'm just going to introduce you to the idea that there is something called food therapy. Food therapy is basically a thinking of using foods to help solve or make better certain conditions. And a lot of food therapy happens with people on the autism spectrum. Um, People with autism, obviously with ADHD, that type of thing. Let's get this right over here. I found some articles here on the internet, why sugar is kryptonite for ADHD brains. It talks all about how the sugar is going to mess with somebody's brain who has ADHD. There's also a lot of information there out on the web when you're talking about food therapy. A lot of kids with special needs and with these sensory issues will need some types of food therapy because they don't like certain textures. Um, Obviously, they don't like certain flavors, and that can go for anybody. Um, but there's a lot of research going out there with food therapy and just how what we eat is going to affect our body, obviously, and then just making the choices available for those people who have these sensory issues. Um, to have something else to choose from is going to make the whole eating process so much more enjoyable for everybody. A lot of children, there's a lot of articles about children, but a lot of children or adults, if they've got these sensory issues, can throw a huge fit then when you're trying to eat a meal and just cause a lot of stress for themselves and the people around them, the people taking care of them. So just thinking a little bit more in this total therapy week about how food can actually be a therapy to us. And again, we talk, for 7 weeks now, all the foods that we should eat and we should avoid, and the same type of things come up. We should avoid the sugars. We should avoid the dairies. We should avoid like the milks and cheese, that kind of thing. We should avoid the wheats if possible. These are things to look at. All these kind of things, they just contribute to a wide array of things in our life. So yeah, look it up, food therapy. It's a thing. Who knew? So if you've got issues, you yourself have some issues with sensory things, or you have children that are on that autism spectrum, you might want to take a look at food therapy because it could be a real good help for you and those around you with those issues. So real quick, Nutrition Monday. I'm just catching up. So we got one more week left. Next week, we'll talk about some science. We'll dive into a little bit more of the digestion of food on Nutrition Monday. And we will finish up and wrap up our 8 weeks. It's been a little challenging to get these videos on here every day in the summer, but I'm catching up. So thanks for joining us this Nutrition Monday on week 7. And we'll see you next time, all right? Bye.